I just met His Excellency General Abdalfatah al-Burhan, President of the Sovereignty Council, who received me on the occasion of the handing over of my ambassadorial credentials. It is indeed with great honor and joy that I am starting my new appointment in Sudan, and therefore being able, as a representative of the Republic of France, to accompany the democratic transition in Sudan. In this regard, I would like to highly commend the achievements of the transitional authorities and to underline the fruitful cooperation between the military and the civilians that ensure the stability of the country and enable the signing of the Juba Peace Agreement on October 2020. Much has been done since September 2019, although the tasks for the new Sudanese authorities are still challenging. The achievements already made in terms of individual freedoms and human rights need to be underlined, particularly in terms of freedom of expression and of the press, but also regarding the women's rights. These successful first steps need to be consolidated by setting up a constitution, a legislative council, and the supreme judicial bodies. Following the revolution, the normalization of Sudan's relations with the international community has been made possible. This important event has enabled the international partners, united during the Paris conference held on May 17, 2021, to resume a dynamic cooperation and encouraged the new Sudanese government to implement courageous economic reforms which have already led to a significant drop of the Sudanese external debt. As a tangible result, the international isolation from which the country has long suffered is now over. As you know, Mr. Emmanuel Macron, President of France, has been of a great support of the Sudanese transition. France is indeed convinced that Sudan is moving towards the right direction and has decided to strongly support the new authorities in all their components towards the path of peace, democracy, and economic development. More significantly, President Macron personally chaired the Paris conference last May to promote the new Sudan along with other international leaders, as well as French businessmen and private investors. President Emmanuel Macron has also decided to cancel the Sudanese debt held by France within the Paris Club and to implement a $1.5 billion bridge loan to repair the arrears of Sudan vis-à-vis the International Monetary Fund. As new ambassador of France in Sudan, you can be sure that I am determined to pursue my country's strong support to Sudan and to the Sudanese population through our French expertise in key sectors such as agriculture, public finance, training, education, governance and health, but also archaeology and culture, where we have been active for more than 50 years, along with our Sudanese partners. Many paths for our cooperation are open ahead. To conclude, I would like to say that, of course, I have the deepest conviction that Sudan has significant assets to foresee a brighter future in spite of difficulties inherited by years of wrong policies and chronic instability. And of course, the way ahead will not be easy, but with the courage, the determination, and the dignity of the Sudanese population, we will no doubt all together, as international community and as Sudan, overcome the difficulties and the challenges. France, as a longtime friend of Sudan, will fully play its part in this new chapter for Sudan. Vive la France, vive le Soudan, long live the friendship between France and Sudan, and شكرا جزيلا للاستقبال الحار من الشعب السوداني ومن الرئيس السوداني اليوم. شكرا جزيلا.